gentlemen, from Westlife, Brian McFadden and Nicky Byrne. Now, before we get too into this, there's something I've got to read out here, because this is phenomenal, right? Westlife, they've had 9 number ones. The first 7 records went straight in at number 1. Yeah? They've sold 5.5 million singles and 15 million albums in 42 countries. That's absolute... Yeah. Have you not had any money yet? No. That's absolutely just about as mega as you can get, isn't it?
That's going, I think it's gone well, definitely, yeah.
Relatively happy, yeah.
Yeah. So are you going to be the first boy band to kind of become an old man band?
Well, after that, of course.
Yeah. But, I mean, it's not worth...
I'm going to fall asleep. That's how interesting we are.
Don't wake him, it's Boxing Day. People do have a go, don't they, quite a lot at Westlife. Yeah, but why is that then?
Because we're successful. I think if we weren't successful, people wouldn't care. And I think anyone that's successful, people seem to have a go at them. And especially in Ireland, people, anybody that does anything good or does anything successful, you know, they just try and take them down.
It's like Manchester United, you know, people want to have a go at them all the time, but, you know, West Brom, they, you know, nobody would care.
I care. Because you were a footballer, weren't you? You played for Leeds United.
Yeah, for 2 years. Vinny actually wasn't there when I was there.
No.
He was gone.
So, thank God.
Left a reputation.
But most people, it's a bit like Vinny, because a lot of people dream of being a footballer and a lot of people dream of being a film star. He's managed to do both, and you've managed
Imagine he'd have been Vinny's boot boy, cleaning blood off his boots and everything.
Yeah, did you do the boot polishing thing?
Yeah, when I first went over, I was Gary Kelly,
yeah.
his boot boy. I was 16 when I went over, and then I signed professional when I was 17.
You're a goalkeeper, yeah?
Yeah, and then I spent 2 years there, and then when I came back, you know, it's so devastating when, you know, when it's your childhood dream, and then you get a taste of it. It is hard, it's very difficult, especially when you're Irish and you're living in a foreign country, and the lads around you, you know, are English, and they can go home on weekends after matches and stuff like that, whereas you're stuck, you know, you only go home probably every 3 months for 2 days. So it is kind of hard, but when it is taken from you, you know, you do kind of, it's heartbreaking. But I went home, I kind of had enough of... Wasn't that bad, was it?
I was learning from Vinny, you know?
No, when I got home, I'd had enough of football, to be honest with you. And I started in karaoke with my dad. My dad's a cabaret singer in a band. And actually, you might get him into them in a couple of years.
Yeah.
So, and then it just went from there, went to an audition, and Westlife happened.
So it was karaoke that got you kicked off? That's
girl.
Brilliant, that, isn't it?
It's a good story.
Yeah, I like the idea that people are getting into pop music through karaoke. You worked with Mariah Carey, of course.
Mm-hmm.
She wasn't what you expect her to be, you know. She was all right, you know. But then when we met her recently, she was all right as well.
You know, I feel sorry for her, because it's like, I'd hate to be that famous where everybody knows who you are and everybody wants to meet you. So...
Oh, you get used to it.
First time we met her, it was in Capri in Italy, an island off the coast of Italy. And we went there for dinner. And, you know, she just came in, and we'd never met her at this stage. It was the very first time, and she walked in and...
Not properly.
This big long dress, and, you know, we were just like, absolutely, as you would be, in awe.
Yeah. It's good that you're still impressed by people like Mariah Carey.
But she's got massive breasts, how could you not be? It's fact, buddy. Huge. So I have to say, in defence of it, they are massive.
Yeah.
You meet her, and it's like, you know, when you meet people, and you look, oh, she's got lovely eyes. You just meet her, and it's just like... Oh my God.
We had actually had a big debate whether they were real or not.
Yeah, what did you arrive at as an answer?
I don't know, what do you think?
Because it's handy, because there's 5 of you, so presumably you always come up with an answer if you have a vote.
Yeah. What do you think?
I'm sure they've had a bit of help.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
What do you think about?
It doesn't matter.
Oh, it does matter.
But we're never, ever going to get to touch them, so they they look the same looking at them.
That's true, actually.
They might feel it, but we're never going to get to feel them. So, does it actually matter? What do you think about it? No, but I always thought about this. You know, girls that have implants to get the old $3,000 done. When they have babies and they breastfeed, like, can the baby glow in the dark? From like, honestly, because it's all like such kind of luminous stuff. Would it make the baby glow in the dark?
What's an luminous?
The silicone stuffy.
It's not luminous, is it?
It is. I don't know. I've never had it done,
I don't think they glow in the dark, though. Those false breasts. It'd be very handy.
Yeah, I don't know. Actually,
if you woke up in the night, they'd be like landing lights. Come on, spit that out, Brian. I've choked Brian McFadden on television. Oh God, you worried me there. Now you're married now.
Not yet.
Oh no, you're getting married.
10 days.
Excited?
I am. I suppose you can't be happy all your life. You have to do something.
Well, you've already got a baby, yeah.
Yeah, I'm only joking. I'm going to get killed when I go home. Yeah, Molly, she was born in September. She's absolutely gorgeous. She's great.
We got a picture of you and your bird, who is Kerry, who used to be an atomic kitten, for anyone who doesn't know. Oh, you've done well. She's lovely.
Thank you.
So, what have you got? Sort of Posh and Beck's type plans for the wedding, like thrones?
No, not daft as that now. See, but the difference between me and Kerry is you can actually tell who's the bird in our relationship. That's the difference. So, we could never be the Posh and Becks.
So, what? Can you let us in on a few? What's the wedding going to be like?
Well, it's in a castle.
It's a good start, isn't it?
Yeah, it's in a castle. It's black tie. It's going to be beautiful. Everything, and I've kind of had this wedding organiser. She's a proper, my bank account has gone down a lot since she came on board. It's like everything has to be perfect, from flowers to ducks or whatever it is.
Oh, you've got someone in who actually organises the wedding?
A proper wedding planner. There's 2 of them.
Right.
And it's just like I dread to see her, because every time she comes in, like, she says hello to Kerry and this what's happening. There's the Bill Brian, and I'm kind of great. But it's going to be absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you got a mad thing to keep all the press out, or are you going to be in hello and all that?
I definitely cash in.
Yeah.
So 4 years' time, I could be back at McDonald's where I started, and I'll regret ever, doing it.
Yeah. So are you going to be in?
Yeah, of course.
In Hello or OK?
Hello magazine.
Yeah. Good for you. I look forward to seeing that.
Would anybody else do it if they were offered it? Yes. Of course you would.
And you're courting?
Yeah.
In fact, you go out with the Prime Minister's daughter, didn't you?
Yeah, 7 years now.
That's brilliant, though. So you were going out with her before you were a Westlifer, were you?
Yeah, it was before Leeds, even. But our dad was the Minister for Finance at the time in Ireland, so...
Smart move.
It wasn't.
How do you manage to pull the daughter of a big top politician?
It was actually through school.
Brown envelopes.
We're in school together. I met her there and went from there.
And we got a picture of you two, so it's Georgina, isn't it? And there's...
That's my 21st photo, I think.
There's Bertie Ahern, the Irish Prime Minister, in the middle, and that's you doing a kind of an Elvis thing. Your hair's been through a few stages, hasn't it?
It has, yeah.
It's like Kate Moss.
Yeah, I would. Got a picture of you when you played for Leeds, in a fabulous hairstyle. Look. Looking a bit like McManaman. That's quite... You got Harry Kewell's in that team, isn't he?
Yeah.
And,
what's happened to him there?
And is that Jonathan Woodgate at the
he's
back?
in there.
I recognise the gesture. Whoops. Now, would being a bit... Because you're what you'd call yourself a sex symbol, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Well, no, you are a sex symbol, though. So,
are we?
Yeah. Come on, you're a boy band, for God's sake. Would it in any way put you off getting married? Because the girls might not like it if you suddenly became unavailable.
No, it wouldn't put me off getting married. I suppose it would put definitely record company people off, and Louis and our manager and stuff like that.
So would they take you to one side and say, look, we'd rather you didn't get married?
Well, they haven't. So
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, did they do it with you?
You did it to me. The 4 of you did it to me. Yeah, told me they didn't want me to get married.
Yeah?
I didn't say
Because
that.
the girls don't love you anymore. But they don't love me anyway. Thanks.
Yeah, they do.
Oh, one of them up there in the corner.
Cheers, man.
So, did they nearly talk you around? Did you think maybe...
Nah, I think we
didn't.
were just a bit freaked out, Frank. We were going to America and trying to break America, and all of a sudden, you know, Brian was getting married and Kerry was pregnant, and, you know, I think we just all kind of shit ourselves, to be honest with you. Thought it was all over.
But would it stop you touring or anything, the fact you've got a baby at home?
Are you farting, eh?
No, I'm dying to fart, I just have to say. I'm sorry, we had fish
I can hear
chips,
these- I can hear
beans
these
and
noises.
mushy peas. No, I'm not, it's me like, but I'm actually dying to fart. Sorry, I'm just have
Sorry.
to say that. I'm making these faces, you know, you're kind of holding like,
What are you...
yeah.
Look, it's Boxing Day. The whole nation's dying to fart.
I have to say, there's 5 of us in the band, right? We travel all over the world. We now don't ask who farted. We know each other's smells. It is. It's like you'd always stand there and be like something. Next thing, everyone just goes, Nicky! You completely know the smell of the fart. I think it's because of our diets as well.
Yeah.
You know.
That is real, true bonding, isn't it? Anyway, thanks for turning up tonight, for giving up your boxing night to come and see us. God bless you, ladies and gentlemen. Brian McFadden and Nicky Byrne. Now, you know, if I'm going to sing a Christmas song, I look to the godfather of all boy bands.
I gave you my heart,
But the very next day, you gave it away.
this year to save me from tears. I'll give it to someone special, special.
Happy Christmas.
I wrapped it up and sent it.
With a note saying I love you when I mean it.
Now I know what a fool I've been.
But if you kiss me now,
I know you fooled me again. Last Christmas I gave you my heart, but the very next day you gave it away. This year, to save me from tears, I'll give it to someone